So today we're going to do my Pacific power rankings, and today I'm joined by my Twitch and YouTube chat as we wait for all gamers and Trace, all gluers, and I don't know, Trace glue to finish their game. This was my Pacific ranking before. Now there are some notable, oh these should be swapped. There are some notable problems with this. This one was probably my worst ranking of all the regions. Mostly because of who's at number 1 and somewhat number 2. As you go down the list, it's maybe not so bad. But yeah, definitely some things to fix towards the top. So I think it's probably easiest to start from the bottom. I think that's probably going to be the best way of doing this. And again, I think the bottom of the list was pretty good. So we had Boom and Zeta there before. So it probably is between these two and Secret, I would say, for the bottom 3. I think that is the bottom 3. Maybe you could squint and say some other teams deserve to be down there, but I'm pretty sure that is my bottom 3. It's just in what order. I think I'm going to go Zeta Division in last place. So they're going to come in at number 12 here. And then I see it's hard with Boom because I do feel a bit harsh, but I do think I'm going to stick pretty much with what I had before with Secret in 10. Boom, Zeta, 11, 12. Now, you could make a decent argument that Boom should be above Secret based off kickoff, but I do have more faith in Secret to be better than they were at kickoff. In fact, I think there's a decent chance that Secret actually end up, around like 7th, 8th. That would not shock me, to be honest, because we have seen them be pretty good before. So, I am going to put Secret above Boom, basically because of that. Moving on up from there, though, this is where it gets very tricky. Because now, well, actually, as people have pointed out to me before, the top 3 is actually pretty easy, so we can maybe just do the top 3. Because, of course, T1 kind of have to go here, right? T1 kind of have to go there. And then, really, it probably is just DRX Gen G. I know Gen G have made changes, so you might argue that Gen G could even be lower because of those changes if you were a doubter. But I think that these 3 are the top 3. And again, I don't... Gen G is maybe questionable, but I still think it's fair. Then we come to the hard part. This is where you can spend a lot of time ordering these 6 teams in pretty much whatever order you want, probably. See, because again, a part of me always wants to believe in global, but can I do that based off what we saw? Sorry, Elevated. I'm not sure we can. I think I need to put global in 9th, I think. They just didn't quite show enough, I think, for me overall, and they are getting Patrick who this is why it's tough though, because they are getting Patrick who, so they are getting kind of their initial roster that they actually wanted to play with, so they could be better. I mean, Pacific is so close, isn't it? Elevated is gonna humble UTMB, maybe. See, the question really is what to do with Paper Rex, because they are the problem child in all of this, right? Because Paper Rex, before Masters Bangkok, they had qualified for what, like 8, 9, 10 tournaments in a row? But like there is a legitimate argument that you could make that they should be 8th. Right? They lost to DFM, including a 13-1. Arguably, Nongshim, RRQ, and Talon all looked better than them during kickoff. If we were just basing it off kickoff, Paper Rex would go in 8th. Can you put Paper Rex in 8th? How much do you believe in a Paper X comeback? Obviously, they did sign a new player, but, we don't think that player is going to play. I think I'm going to ask you all, right now, from 8th to 4th, where would you put Paper X? 8, no doubt. See, we got quite a range of answers, to be honest. Some of you want to believe and say, 4th, 5th, but some of you are much more in the doubting 6, 7. Although I think probably the average is about 6 or 7 out of these teams. But I'd be interested to know who you think is worse. See, now, me personally, I actually believe that of these teams, even though this team has made changes, I think I actually have the most hope in Talon. So I think I'm going to go Talon next. I think that's my choice there. Then it gets hard. I think I might be a bit of a Nongshim doubter now, to be honest. Having seen Dambi and some of the Neon stuff, I think I'm more willing to go RRQ next. Man, that feels wrong though as well. Then Nongshim. Sorry, Chobra. Is that sorry, Chobra? He'd probably agree with that somewhat. Then Paper X and DFM. Is that what I'm gonna go for? I kind of want to doubt, but the thing is, they have some really good players, Nongshim. Even though I'm a bit of a Danby doubter, they still do have very good players. In fact, I actually might swap these around. I might go for that instead. But I'm quite happy with Talon 4. Am I happy with Paper X and 7? Yeah. Honestly, I mean, it feels harsh on DFM, to be honest. But I think I can't. I'm not putting him 8. I'm not putting him 8. I'm gonna have to put him in 7. Again, the bottom 3, top 3, not too bad. But Pacific, this, again, even though, like, you know, my initial Pacific ranking was so bad, I actually feel like, again, I feel like we'll look back at this list in a couple weeks' time and again think it's a horrendous list. What do you think of this ranking of these 5? Give me some positive feedback. Someone tell me it's good. It's okay. That'll do. But whatever. Okay, that's my list. Goodbye.